Welcome. My name's Dave. I'm here to show you how easy it is to set up and use OcularIP. 5 easy steps and you're on your way. All you need to do is sign up, log in, download and install your collector, discover your circuits, and begin using OcularIP. Okay, there's a little bit more to it than that. But if you've got circuits out there and data you want to analyze, you're going to love it. Let's start. I'm going to send a quick email out asking to be set up. Now, I've already have one typed and ready to go. I'm going to hit send and we'll wait for a response. Wow, that was quick. There's my URL. Let's get logged in. If we were to look around a little bit, we're going to find there's no circuits or data coming in. So, the first thing we need to do is collect some data. Let's go over to the collection manager, and we're going to add a V collector. This would normally sit in your network and gather the data from your devices to report back to OcularIP. I've actually already got a VM already set up, so there we can install the collector just like you would in your network. We simply add the collector. And then we've got to put some other credentials in here too for security purposes. We save this collector. And now it's time to download the software. Now we get to choose whether it's Ubuntu or Red Hat. My VM is Ubuntu right now. I'm going to save the file. It's downloading right now. The nice thing is this is a really small file. It's only 28 meg. So it's really easy to transfer and get everything loaded up. Looks like it's downloaded and ready to go. I'm going to log into my VM and we'll get started there. We're going to copy the file, so where I downloaded it. Alright, looks like the file's copied over to my V collector, or my VM I should say. It's not really a V collector yet. And I'm going to log in there. Let's see if our file's here. And there it is. It's time to install. There'll be a few security questions to make sure it's truly you that I'm going to skip for now in the essence of time, but I think you get the idea. Let's log back into our portal and take a look. Let's go over to the V Collector Manager and let's see how it looks. Hey, I see green down here. Let's go to the collector health. This is awesome. We're already getting health statistics. Now let's go over to the circuit manager. We need to add a couple of circuits. I'm going to go to provisioning manager. I'm going to go to auto discovery. We'll take a look. I've got a couple of sitting. Oh, there they are. There's an asterisk. There's 2 circuits right there. I'm going to name this one. I'm going to be really unique here. I'm going to call it circuit 1. And I'm going to go ahead and provision this one. And we're going to call it, circuit 2. And then we're just going to build them. And let's see, I need to put a model in. So we're going to do just a generic GE and a GE here. And we're going to provision these. 2 circuits created successfully. We hit OK. And now here's where the fun begins. We could go to Circuit Manager now. So right now we've got a domain set up with no circuits in it. So we need to go over to Provisioning Manager real quick, edit those circuits. Let's find circuit number 1, and we're going to put it into a domain so we can look at it easier. We've got our test domain there. We're going to save this. We're going to go to circuit number 2. We'll also stick it in that same domain. So we've got many domains that we can build, whether it be carriers, types of services, all sorts of different options that you want. And these circuits can be in multiple domains too. So now we've got both circuits in there. We're going to go down to Circuit Manager again. We're going to take a look at our test domain, and we can now see our 2 circuits. We can highlight over them to get a little bit more information. You can see our status is green right now. Let's go to circuit number 1. Let's take a look at the circuit details of it. This is where we can now start collecting data. There's our latency, jitter. We can move these around if we feel like it too. Say you want to see jitter first. We can do performance graphs. So now we can select all sorts of different SLAs and KPIs along with this. Our report manager, tons of different reports, all the way from performance, template reports, availability reports. We could take a look right now. There's our circuits, uptime right now. They haven't been up very long. We just built them. But right now, 100%. We can export these. These reports, they could satisfy SLA agreements, help in troubleshooting, look at trending, and many other reasons you might think of. If you've got the VM ready and the circuits to analyze, this process is simple and straightforward. Thanks for joining me.